Today, we're going way back to a time when graphics were blocky, menus were ugly, and controllers were absolutely not designed with your thumb's long-term health in mind. Today, we're playing International Track and Field on the PS1. Now, if you've never played this game before, let me explain it to you in one sentence. This game existed purely to destroy friendships and controllers. I don't care how calm you are, I don't care how peaceful your household is, at some point during this game, someone is going to yell, "That didn't count," or "Your controller is better than mine." And honestly, that's the magic. For most events, you're doing two things: smashing two buttons as fast as humanly possible until your fingers are falling off or the pads fall into bits. You've got the 100-meter sprint, this classic, mash the buttons, hit the timing and pray. This event is pure speed with zero forgiveness. If you're even slightly slower than the AI or another player, you'll lose by a fraction of a second and feel robbed every time. Perfect opener, perfect rivalry starter, and if you can smash them buttons, you can fly. The long jump. This event is deceptively technical. You sprint, you build speed, and then you have to nail the jump timing. Mess it up and your athlete jumps like they forgot why they're here. When done right though, it feels incredibly satisfying. International Track and Field came out during that golden era where sports games didn't even pretend to be realistic yet. There's no career mode, no dramatic commentary, no emotional storylines. You boot this game up and it's basically like, here's a menu, pick an event, start smashing buttons. And you know what? That's kind of great. Now the shot put. This requires less speed but more rhythm. You spin, build power and release at the perfect angle. Get the timing wrong and the throw looks embarrassing. Like Olympic committee revoking your invitation embarrassing. It could be anywhere. It could be 2 meters, it could be 50 meters, and it could be completely in the wrong direction. Frustrating as hell. A lot of fouls, but great when you nail it. Now, the 100-meter freestyle is a great event as well. It's a hell of a lot of button mashing, just like the 100-meter sprint, but you're in water. Hammer them buttons like a maniac, keep that speed up, and you can absolutely destroy the opponent. Get it wrong, and you'll get absolutely rinsed yourself. I actually managed to set a new world record in this one, so it didn't do too bad. It's simple, it's clean, it's stressful as well.
Time-wise, 49.36 seconds.
It's a new record.
Now, the 110-meter hurdles. What a pain in the bum this event is. You can button mash as much as you want and run as fast as you can, but you've got to be able to time it as well with them jumps and them hurdles, which I missed a lot of. I ran through so many of the bloody hurdles on this one. I think I got 2 or 3 right. You find that if you miss one hurdle, your runner absolutely eats it, and you find you start missing multiple hurdles after that. This is usually where someone shouts, "Nah, that didn't register," or "My controller's not working properly."
The time was 14.25 seconds.
Brilliant. Excellent.
The high jump is another good event which involves button mashing, but again you have to combine it with the timing of pressing the other button to make sure you clear the jump, otherwise you're just running straight through that pole. So it's all well and good being able to hammer the buttons, but if you haven't got that timing of it in the next button, it's a waste.
The height cleared was 1.60 meters.
Third attempt.
The height cleared was 2.00 meters.
Right, the hammer throw is an absolute pain in the bum. It's very similar to shot put, but even more chaotic. You're spinning faster, trying not to overdo it, hoping your timing doesn't betray you, but miss the release and that hammer barely goes anywhere. It's high risk and high rage. You've got to combine smashing them buttons with nailing that direction. Sometimes you can get great distance, but going the wrong way. This game is really made for multiplayer. It turns normal people into Olympic monsters. It makes people stand up, it makes people sweat. People even invent new button techniques mid-race. And with events being short, trash talk never stops. You're always one rematch away from revenge. Now for the triple jump, the long jump's angry cousin. Now, you have to land 3 jumps in rhythm without messing up. It's harder than it looks, and way easier to choke under pressure. This is where good players separate themselves from button mashers. Although you need to bash them buttons to get the speed up, it's about timing them jumps with the other button and then getting the gradients and the angle right to get the best distance. It's not as easy as it looks, it can be tricky, especially if you want to get them higher scores and further distances. Visually, yeah, the game looks dated. Animations are stiff, athletes look like plastic toys, crowds barely move, but none of that matters when your brain is fully focused on survival. Now for the javelin. This isn't a bad event at all, I actually kinda like this one. Again, a lot of button mashing to get that power up, and then timing hitting that second button to get the release without going over the line and fouling. You don't want to go too early and throw the javelin too early, wasting meters. You don't want to go too late and end up going over that line. It's all about timing and nailing the power, then that second button at the right moment to get the best distance you can. Now for the pole vault. This is another favourite. It's pain in the bum to get right, it's fun. Again, a lot of button mashing to get that power going, get that run up, get down there, and then once you're up towards the top of the pole, you need to time that second button press to get the loft over the bar.
Second attempt.
Managed to pass the qualifying height quite easily,
Third attempt.
but we get brave and go for the world record and absolutely fail.
Foul.
Lastly, we have the discus. Again, another pain in the bum. Anything that involves rotating and trying to time, smashing the buttons and nailing a direction is always going to be annoying. It's frustrating to get it right, but rewarding when you do. Spent many of hours, many a days and many a school holidays playing this with friends. Arguments, frustration and damn right chaos. From blaming your pads, saying your thumbs hurt, trying different techniques to get the button bashing perfect, from grabbing the end of a cushion, pillow. I've even seen people roll their finger up inside their t-shirt. International track and field is not deep, it's not realistic, and it does not care about your controller's lifespan. If I was to have to give this classic game a Bernie Man's Game and Vault rating, I'd have to give it 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching the review. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Drop a comment what your favourite event was, whether you had any good techniques that you had for button mashing to beat the others and beat your friends. Also, if you're new here and you're enjoying what's on the channel, please hit that subscribe button, it's going to help the channel lots in the future. And until the next video, look after yourselves and I'll see you on the next one.